Deontay Wilder responds to what Mark Breland said. And oh my goodness, this is some bullshit. Before I get into that, hit the thumbs up, hit the sub, hit the bell. I know you Wilder fans are going to hit the thumbs down, but I don't really care. With that being said, let's get into the video. Look, man, I'm done. I'm done with Wilder. I'm washing my hands. I'm as done as Mark Breland off the audacious comments that he made. He said Mark Breland was jealous of him. Let's start there first, okay? Deontay Wilder had an amateur career of 30-5. Breland went on to have 110 wins with only one loss. That one guy who beat him, Darrell Anthony, he went on to beat him in the pros as well. Now, let's look at their accolades in the amateur. Wilder was a bronze medalist. What was Breland? A gold medalist in the Olympics. Wilder won a Golden Gloves. What did Mark Breland do? He won 5 Golden Gloves. Deontay Wilder won the WBC belt. Mark Breland won the WBA belt twice. So let's see if Deontay Wilder can regain his WBC to tie him there. Because in all categories, Breland is better. Breland fought harder opponents. Let's be real. The only one that's delusional is you, Deontay Wilder. And I'm saying this because you keep saying you have evidence. Evidence. Where the fuck is this evidence? Why hasn't the evidence come out? All we hear about is evidence, but it's yet to be put up. It's yet to be seen. Where's the evidence? If you really had evidence that Tyson Fury cheated in the way that you said he did, then guess what? You would still have your belt. He would be banned for boxing. He would be probably being sued by you and face criminal charges in a court of law. If Mark Breland really poisoned your water, like you say he did, he drugged it, aka poisoned, aka made you slow down, made you supposedly feel bad, well, guess what? He would also be facing criminal charges. But he's not. And neither is Tyson Fury. Why? Because you don't have fucking evidence. All this is bullshit. It's bullshit because you can't accept that you got your ass whooped. That's right. You got fucked up. You got your ass beat and you can't fucking accept it. You should have lost the first fight against Tyson Fury. You should have. But you got a gifted draw decision. Then what happened? Tyson Fury said, you know what? I'm not leaving it to the fucking judges. I'm not going to let them fuck me over, screw me. And guess what? He came straight at you. He fought your style of fighting. He played into your hand and you couldn't handle it. You got beat the fuck up. And you're over here disrespecting Mark Breland, putting his career as a trainer in jeopardy because of these lies that you're fucking spreading because you can't fucking accept your loss. And you know what? You giving off some real bitch energy. That's what it is. You're over here twerking, over here talking about you want to be pregnant, and you're making every fucking excuse in the world. You're not no real fucking champion. I'm sorry. I'm done. I've been giving Deontay Wilder the benefit of the doubt, but I would no longer give him the benefit of the doubt. You're not a real fucking champion. Because a real fucking champion will dust himself off, get the fuck back up, and go get that fucking belt back without making any excuses. What did Anthony Joshua do? The guy that you said supposedly was scared of you. He lost, made no excuses, went back in there, got his fucking title back. All you've done is cry about shit that doesn't even exist, but in your own fans' minds. See, that's your problem. You got too many yes men around you. You got too many people willing to suck your dick and tell you what you want to hear versus the truth. The truth is, technically, you're trash. The truth is, your power is not enough. At some point in time, you're not going to be able to knock out everybody you fight. And you found that man. And he made you pay for it. All them times that you thought that power would save you, it didn't. And because that's all you had and nothing was there to fall back on, you got fucked up. But let me tell you this. This isn't the first time we've seen flaws in Deontay Wilder. We saw Luis Ortiz, old ass, hurt him, stun him, almost get him out of there. Even against Dominic Breazeale, where he had that devastating knockout. Breazeale, who looked as slow as a turtle, still rocked Wilder a couple of times before Wilder got him out of there. The fact is, I don't even think Deontay Wilder is punch resistant. I really don't. Wilder has one shot, one opportunity, and that's to hit you with a bomb. Outside of that, I do give him credit. He's got heart, and he appears to have a decent chin because he'll take a beating. But taking a beating doesn't mean you'll win a fight. The bottom line is this. Until you, Deontay Wilder, can accept your own flaws, Mark Breland's right. You are done. Your career is over. Because if you believe the reason why you lost was because of some outside bullshit that didn't happen, you ain't got nowhere to go. All these dudes are going to beat your ass. Andy Ruiz Jr. is going to fucking knock you out. I guarantee it. Charles Martin, you might have a chance because he's slow. But if he hits you, we're going to really see how tough that chin is. Because you got knocked down to the body by Tyson Fury, who to my recollection, has never knocked anybody down by hitting them to the body. Never. So here's the deal. And let's not even talk about AJ. I don't care what Mark Breland said. Mark Breland could say that he could beat AJ all day long, and I understand that you were a fighter. But the bottom line is this. Breland does not like Anthony Joshua. That's apparent. And the thing is, what's so stupid about you, Deontay Wilder, is he even said that he believed that you would beat AJ today, even after that loss. But yet, you took it disrespectful of him responding to the lies that you spread about him. What type of sense does that make? You talk shit about this man. You spread lies about this man. And this man doesn't even go off. Even when Tundi was trying to push him to talk shit about you, he didn't. He just said he was done with you. He's washing his hands of you. He said he didn't poison your water. He didn't even have it. JD's was the only one that had control of it. But you blame him. Video evidence shows that JD's was the one in the locker room watching them hands get wrapped, watching them gloves get put on. So if there was a foreign object in there, there's strike one to JD's. Strike number two is there's videos of them with your water bottle. You claim you were poisoned. Well, there's plenty of footage of JD's with your water bottle. Strike two. Does there need to be a strike three? Oh, yeah, there is. You fired Mark Breland instead of the one person who was in every case of what you claim. There was one common denominator, and you let him stay while the other guy you kicked to the curb. A guy whose professional and amateur record shits on yours. That man is a titan compared to you. You're nothing. And until you can accept your loss and pick yourself up, you'll never be anything. People for the longest have hated on you, have talked shit about you because of your weak resume. The first time you get in there with a guy who was out of boxing for damn near 3 years, who blew up to 9,000 fucking pounds, looked like a fat dude wearing a Hawaiian shirt. He came in there with 2 warm-ups against non-competition fights and took you to a draw and should have beat you. Had 2 more warm-ups, and in that 6th fight of his, fucked you up while you stayed active the whole time. The bottom line is, your resume is weak. Your resume is weaker than Mark Breland's was when he was pro. You don't compare. So how could he ever be jealous of you? If anything, you're jealous of him. And that's really all I got to say on it. So let the hate come, let it flow, but I've been straight down the middle the whole fucking time. And after the audacious comments that you made, you're delusional. You believe your own hype so much that you're delusional. You really think you're that good, but you're not. And Tyson Fury proved it. And if he was to fight you a 3rd time, I believe he fucks you up even worse.